431, 730 AM, 102.9 FM, WTNT. It's Andy Parks, live from the Washington Times, and I'm joined now by the editor from Times247.com, Katherine Timpf. Hello, Katherine.
Hello.
Well, what are you guys working on today?
First of all, I don't know if I'm buying this whole drought causing the bacon shortage thing. I think it's the FLOTUS. I think she's behind it. She doesn't want us to eat bacon.
Yeah, she doesn't want us to eat a lot of things. Did you see that there's a big stink over the fact that the lunch programs in schools across the nation have been reduced to like 700 and 800 calories? And we have football players on some of these high school teams going, hey, that's not enough for me.
I'm exercising hours and hours a day, and they're all going to start passing out.
And she wants me to eat celery sticks.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I had a couple donuts today.
You did?
Yeah.
You can eat anything. I look at a donut and I get fat. You just stay the same.
It won't last forever probably, so I try to eat as many donuts while I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we do have a story about a food director from a Kansas school district saying that waste has gone up like, what was it, about at least 20% from last year.
Oh, yeah,
already.
because the kids are throwing out the stuff they don't want.
They're not allowed to, say, no, I don't want that canned green bean, whatever, nasty.
Yeah.
And they're throwing it away. What are they going to do? I bet you they're going to be like, you know what, we got to force them to eat it.
Yeah.
We got to force feed it to them.
Yeah.
And you can't, they're kids, like.
Well, and not only that, I saw where there's really a black market developing for other foods. Kids are going to the convenience stores and they're buying up, chocolate cakes and all kinds of things and then bringing them to school and selling them at a profit to other students.
Does not surprise me one bit. I'd probably be doing that. That's exactly
Make a little
what
extra
I'd be doing.
cash.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be the guy buying it. I would. I'd be saying, oh, yeah, how much you want for that? Well, okay, I won't give you that, but I'll give you this. I'd be deal making. Mm-hmm. They said chocolate bars are really getting a premium.
It's crazy. There was a South Park about that at a fat camp a while back, and now it's like standard procedure, I guess, because we're not allowed to eat anything.
Yeah. And now a member of Congress in Kansas, Tim Hulskamp, who's been on the air with me many times, is evidently getting in the middle of that. And I got to remember that because we need to talk to him about this whole school lunch thing at some point. Yeah. Anyway, all right, so what else you got?
Another food story, actually. Mayor Bloomberg, he's trying to ban sugary and fatty foods from all hospitals now. And there's the new crackdown that they have so far. The things that they have solidified is they're going to ban deep fryers and make leafy green salads mandatory.
Oh, wow.
So in the cafeteria, let's say you're going to go visit a relative who's sick and you're kind of stressed out and you want some fries. They're going to be like, you must eat this salad. You must. These aren't even children. These are grown-ups, adults.
I think I just came up with something. How about a deep-fried salad?
I can't. I don't know. Would that be more like some sort of...
That would be awful. Ann kind of goes, I don't know.
Maybe like a spinach situation would be... I might eat that.
Spinach, man. You put the heat to spinach. That's it. Go on. All right. What else?
Well, President Obama is attentive to all the important issues as ever. He was tweeting about how the NFL needs to bring back the regular refs. Mm-hmm. So that is where his focus is right now. And,
mm-hmm.
And meanwhile at the UN, his speech. Did you hear his speech at the UN? Oh my goodness, terrifying. He said Muslims have suffered the most from extremism.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. Well, I sort of understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to tell them that, hey, stop killing yourselves.
Right.
But in the process, he left out all the other people in the world that have been victims of radical Islam.
Well, especially since at the UN there's all this push for banning blasphemy of Islamic religion.
I was just talking to Guy Taylor about that, who had a story in the Times today. So
it just looks like he's kind of bending to that rather than saying, hey, well, you know what, there is this other side where they're kind of killing people and we kind of don't like it. But he's instead being like, I get it. I don't know. It's upsetting to me.
Yeah. All right, got time for one more?
Let's see. Well, 21 million adults, it says, are living at home in the U.S. right now.
21 million adults.
Living at home right now.
These are adult children living at home?
Yeah, I'm probably mostly. I forget what the exact...
All right. That makes sense.
Remember, it used to be kind of an issue, like if you everybody loves Raymond, Robert lives at home, he's such a loser, he's such a loser. And now it's like, oh, you go to college and you go away and then you come home again for 10 years until you get married and then you have your kids in your house for 25 years. Is that going to be the new thing? Are we just going to be satisfied with that?
You see more and more of it, and you got a lot of people getting out of school today that simply can't get a job. Mom and dad, always have the doors open. And
Yeah.
it is, I think it's out of control. I never wanted to go back and live at home.
No, me
never.
neither.
You know, now I will say this. I never went back to my own home to live. However, when my wife and I were first married, because we didn't have a place to stay after our lease ran out, we did live with her mom and dad for, I think, about 8 months or something like that.
Yeah, it's 8 months.
You know, but that was it. I never wanted to go home. Now, I will say this. My daughter came back home for a while, and my son came back home.
Oh, it's very normal. It's very hard to find a job, and the fact that it is so normal, that's the scariest thing of all, is that, you know, people are starting to think, this is just a thing that happens, and, you know.
My daughter left and my son left because I raised the rent on them so much.
Oh, okay.
No, I never did that.
I left this when I was 17 for college, and then after I graduated, I came back for about 2 weeks, and I moved to L.A.
No kidding?
Yeah. I mean, I love
L.A. I love that.
From Detroit. I love my family. Love them. You know, going home soon next weekend.
So what did you do? I mean, that's kind of a good story in that you just bailed and you had to make it.
I had three
jobs.
I had 3 jobs, you know, and it was, you know, I worked really hard.
You didn't need a place. If you have 3 jobs, you just
right.
work
I didn't have a
24
bed.
hours
I had like a yoga mat, but it's really comfortable when you have 3 jobs. I could have slept in my bathtub. It would have been fine.
Well, I remember I worked with this young lady years ago. She had a mattress on the floor of an empty apartment, otherwise empty apartment. She did not have a TV.
I didn't either.
And we had a listener actually donate a TV to her.
I still don't have it. I don't have a TV right now.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh,
so is someone going to donate me a TV now?
You don't have a TV?
I don't.
Oh, my God. You got to have a TV.
I'm kind of a minimalist after that entire experience. Like, I have the internet now.
Well, yeah, you know, that a lot of people don't even use TV at all anymore. That's all they use.
I miss it a little.
Oh, you do?
Lot, but
what was your favorite show?
Oh, I like South Park and all that kind of stuff. Simpsons. And
wacky stuff.
Yeah, well, I like crime shows too. I get really involved in that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and comedies.
All right, folks, word's out. We need a TV. So take care of it, will you? Thank you. All right, get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Katherine Timpf, editor at Times247.com. It's 4:38.